It is actually such a beautiful day out today. It was kind of transitioning into fall and winter here in New Zealand, since the seasons are a little bit backwards. So it's been kind of cold, a little rainy for the past couple days, but today sun is out, sun is shining, and so I wanted to sit outside. And today I thought it would be kind of fun to go through things that I've really been loving recently. I feel like I recently had a desire to sort of come more into myself and develop my personal style more as a result of this like inner reflective work that I've been doing to sort of become more comfortable in my own skin. Maybe it's frontal lobe development. I don't really know. But I did want to go through things that I've really been loving because I've grown incredibly passionate about a lot of things in my life recently. And I wanted to share them with you today. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And I wrote them down on a list right here. So yeah, that's what we're going off of. First and foremost, I have to start with the breakfast that I've been eating every morning for about a month and a half now. I've been eating this religiously every day. And lucky for you, I'm going to give you the recipe today, right now. You're going to start with an everything bagel and toast it. Our toaster goes from 1 to 6. I usually put it on 3. You want the edges to be golden brown. While that's toasting, you're going to slice up your cucumber into moderately thick slices, not too thin, not too thick. How many slices depends on how big the cucumber is and also how much cucumber you want on your bagel. I usually go between 6 and 8 slices depending on how thick the cucumber is. Once a bagel pops, you're going to slather some roasted garlic hummus on it. My favorite is the Turkish Kitchen. I think that's only available in New Zealand, maybe Australia, I don't know. I've never seen it in the States, but they have it here in New Zealand, and it is the best roasted garlic hummus ever. But I'm sure any roasted garlic hummus would work. Then you're going to take your cucumber and layer it on top to where the cucumber is partially going over each slice. And usually if you're going to have one in the middle, it works best to put the one in the middle down first and then layer all the ones around it. Layer your cucumber on. Optional, crack some pepper over the top. Kind of a game changer. So good. Then drizzle some sriracha on top of that. I like this Flying Goose sriracha. I have not seen it in the States. They have it here in New Zealand. A little bit sweeter, it's a little bit more garlicky. It's not as just like spice forward as the sriracha that I was used to eating in the States. Absolutely love it. Drizzle that on top, a generous amount. Probably the best breakfast I have ever eaten. I'm addicted to it. Every morning I wake up excited to give it another go. It's delicious. It's amazing. For my morning drink, if I'm making it at my house, it's usually going to either be just a cup of peppermint tea or an oat matcha. Heat up the oat milk in the microwave, whisk your matcha, whisk honey and a little bit of vanilla extract into the matcha so that it kind of all incorporates and melts in there, and then put your matcha on top of your oat milk. Bada bing, bada boom. Or if I'm going into Auckland City, pro tip, best matcha in Auckland City is at Stolen Summer. It's like this little cafe right across the street from Unity Books. Iced strawberry matcha puree, not the cream, the puree is better. That drink with the cheese scone, ooh, so good. Don't even get me started, it's amazing. That would probably be my go-to drink. I was going to be getting a drink out. My next favorite is going to be Pinterest. I'm obsessed. Every time I would download it for sort of a specific reason, like looking for a recipe or a specific style. This time I downloaded Pinterest and I sort of made it more broad. I made it encapsulate not just style, but also art, house design, food, everything that I'm really interested in. And then I looked up things and saved things to the boards that I don't have yet, but really want or would like to have, because I figured that this would give me more of a accurate gauge for where my style is headed and things I'm interested in. And that was the key. I'm obsessed with my Pinterest. I am also trying to get off most other social media sites, so Pinterest has been amazing. I've found so many interesting, cool styles and art forms that I hadn't really known that I liked before. It's been amazing. Pinterest. Another thing I've been really loving is running. Every Saturday morning, me and my roommate go for a run. It's amazing. We run around 8 to 9 miles, usually between that. A, you start off your morning feeling so accomplished. B, running with someone else, I never thought I'd really like, because I figured I wouldn't like talking to somebody the entire time. I figured that it would distract me, that I would feel in constant competition with them. But taking it a little bit slower, because you're trying to run distance, not so much speed, and talking and running together, it just is amazing. It's such an amazing experience. I love my Saturday morning runs. I do it one day a week because I do know that running can be slightly hard on the joints, so I don't want to overdo it, but I, like I said, feel so accomplished every time I'm able to push through the 8 miles. It's like really good mentally too, to get out and do it in, you know, an outdoor space, and also just to like accomplish something so big. It's really nice. I love it. I love it. Oh my god, this one I stumbled into by mistake. iPhone wallpaper, like the sort of curated wallpapers. I had always preferred to have my own pictures on there, usually to just be like a nature picture that I had taken of some sort. But for some reason, the curated iPhone wallpaper right now, hitting. I have one of the Earth as my lock screen, and then when you go to your home screen, it's like the top of the Earth. I'm obsessed. I love it. I think I was feeling really like odd about, it's such a weird thing to fixate on, I understand, but I was feeling sort of torn with my phone background. It was kind of like meh. I didn't really like it too much, but switching it to something that's almost less personal, I don't know, it just makes me rethink of my phone as a phone and not like a personal diary of me. Like, it makes me feel a lot more, I don't know why, it made me feel like I was just like putting my phone back in its place as a phone and not like a personal representation of like me. Love it. Okay, next I'm gonna go into a couple of style things that I've really been liking recently. One being turtlenecks. For the past few years, I've really enjoyed wearing turtlenecks, but recently I've enjoyed, instead of kind of folding them over and having them more of a mock neck like this, having them like kind of bunched up and big and up all the way. Love it. I'm obsessed. It looks so good. It gives sort of a different vibe to the look, and I always didn't necessarily like it because I was like, it makes me kind of feel like a floating head a little bit. No, not anymore. I did it the other day. I wore my turtleneck not folded and just up my neck. Love it. I think it looks so classy, and I was actually having a hard time with my turtlenecks recently because I put them on, I fold them down, and I was like, I'm not loving it. And I think I like the little bit more messy chaoticness of when it's kind of just like out big and kind of dramatic. I love it. I love a turtleneck like that. I love a really aggressive turtleneck. It's great. I've also recently started wearing button-up shirts. That is a new thing for me. It always felt like I was sort of dressing out of my character or out of my personality to be wearing a button-up shirt. But recently, and I was realizing as I was pinning things on Pinterest, that I actually really enjoy the look of a button-up shirt. I'm really enjoying them. And piggybacking off of that is also like asymmetrically buttoned jackets. I do think that the asymmetrical buttoning is kind of coming in to style in general, with like tighter shirts or like long sleeves with the buttons going down the side, or short sleeves. But I particularly think it's really nice with jackets. I think I can see the shirts kind of having their moment and then going out of the sort of style zeitgeist for a while, but I think that the jackets are particularly really, really fun and cool. Something else that makes my list is short hair. And this one's kind of crazy for me. I've grown up my entire life having long hair, practically to like my hip, I'd say, like mid-hip. I think 3 months ago is when I did my first big chop, and then I kept cutting it shorter and shorter, and I'm obsessed. I love it. I think for me, my long hair at times felt kind of like it was weighing me down, and my short hair just feels like it has so much more movement to it. It feels like it goes with my outfit and my look I'm trying to go for. And I never really felt that way about short hair before. I felt like, oh, to have short hair, you always have to style it. I don't even know why I thought that. I love short hair. I love it. I feel so sassy. I feel so fun. It's just like, it's a cool little like different experience, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I also feel like I have sort of a narrow frame and a narrow face. And I feel like having short hair helps to make me not like look as drowned out as I can kind of look when my hair is longer. Maybe that's just my head. I don't know. I really like having short hair. It's so much fun. It just feels so cute. Okay, enough. Okay, I limited myself down to 3 songs. I could spend a million bajillion hours talking about my favorite music, but 3 songs I've been loving right now. These are not all-time favorites. These are ones that have been resonating with me a lot right now. You Know I'm No Good by Amy Winehouse. So sassy, so fun. Stiletto by Billy Joel. Again, sassy, fun. And Late Night Talking by Harry Styles. This one's a little bit more like bouncy and like groovy. They all kind of have like a similar, more upbeat vibe. Though I'd say that You Know I'm No Good and Stiletto kind of give me more of a like sassy, fun, hopping around town vibe that I love. And then Late Night Talking by Harry Styles. It's just fun. It's a playful song. It's so fun. Those are my current 3. I'm moving from New Zealand here in a couple months and moving back to America. And that has sort of got me thinking a lot about like, what do I want my room to look like and my vibe to be? I created a Pinterest board about house design. I think I found a couple that I actually really, really enjoy. One is striped bed sheets, particularly mismatched stripes. This, for some reason, for me, strikes such a nostalgic chord. Like having blue and red stripes for your duvet, and then like white and gray thinner stripes on your sheets, and then your pillows are like different stripes, but then pull in the stripes from the sheet and the duvet. I love this so much. I think it is so cozy looking and comfy and kind of clean, but also fun. I don't know. I'm loving it right now, and I will probably be investing in like several different stripes for sheets and bedding. I think it's so fun. I love it. I don't know why I love it so much. It's great. Another thing I've really been loving is cobalt blue. This color has such a chokehold on me right now. Cobalt blue sweater, cobalt blue pants, cobalt blue shoes, tiling in a bathroom. There's something that's like kind of old, like retro about it, but super clean and like also kind of luxurious. I love cobalt blue in literally everything. I think it's a fabulous color. Can be maybe hard to match with. I own no cobalt blue, but I'm probably going to be buying some things here shortly. I love it. I think it's such a dashing color. I see other people wear it and I think they look great. It's great. I love it. I love cobalt blue. Another thing that I fell in love with specifically after seeing it on Pinterest, mismatched ceramic plate sets. I took ceramics for a couple months about a year ago, maybe around 6 months. I loved it. Well, it was actually incredibly hard. It really did make me appreciate the craftsmanship that go into pieces, and I had such a love-hate relationship with it because I wasn't too good at it, but it was super fun, and you do get these really cool one-of-one pieces from it, so, and that way I absolutely love it. I saw these plate sets, 3 different sizes of plates stacked on top of each other in like 4 different sets, and they'd all kind of alternate having the same colors. So they'd have like different dark blues and greens and creams and yellows, and they'd all be like their own quirky little shape, not trying to look perfect. Some of them are a little bit more triangular, some of them are more square, some of them are more round, and they all just look so amazing going all together. It's kind of like that subtle quirk that I really enjoy. I think it's amazing. The last thing I'm going to go into has to deal with art styles, and this one's actually pretty exciting. I'm not a good artist at all. I'm okay. I can copy a lot better than I can like produce myself. I saw these pictures that are drawn in a way where you're at the perspective of, let's say, someone's hand or their foot, and that looks incredibly big, and as you go out down their arm it gets a lot smaller, so it's like this really dramatized perspective. I love it. I love that sort of like really dramatic kind of disproportional perspective. I thought was so cool. I've also been loving this like really almost eerie feeling art. A lot of the time it's like a dimly lit street painted, and it has these like really faint street lamps, and it almost feels eerie, but it kind of feels like space age as well. It like really captures sort of like the mystical feeling of the night. I don't know. I don't even know if that makes sense, but I've been loving that as well. So much, dude, so much. I think it's really nice to share what we're into and what things we like, because I think that that can give people inspiration. Yeah, so I'm going to go enjoy my day, and I'll see you later. Bye.